Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to the Tuesday edition of YouTube Gaming Community. Your host kind of feels like a douchebag today because yes, I said this thing a couple videos ago where I was like, I'm closing down the Trouble 835 show channel and I'm not going to put any videos and I'm going to make a new channel. I don't like the name. And then today I was like, you know what? They tore apart the basement yesterday and today. They're fixing the sewer line all the way out to the main. The yard was completely tore up this morning. They filled it all in. They stayed really late today. And I decided I wanted to make a video of it, and then I uploaded to the channel I said I was closing, and now I'm not going to close the channel because I'm lazy. So there you go. Go to the Trouble 835 show if you want to see that video, and videos will be coming up there shortly. Now, I could laugh today, and I could talk about the whole Oculus Rift, OCULUS Rift, the basically virtual reality glasses that Carmack showed off at E3, where they did a Kickstarter for $250,000 and they got $2.5 million, and that a company called Sinful Robot is actually going to make an adult game for the system. And I laugh at that because everybody's like, oh, this is horrible, this is bad. Oh, but on the other hand, I do want that game. And that just makes me laugh. So, as you guys know, last video I talked about the whole Sega thing on YouTube, the whole Sega taking down videos, no rhyme or reason who or what was getting hit with copyright, quite frankly, and the response overwhelmingly was one way, and it's the same response that Video Gaming for You had, and his response was simply, I really enjoy your videos, I do hate Sega is doing what they are doing. As of now, I'm not doing any more Sega games, which is a shame because they have some really good games. And most people had this opinion, and I must give mp4podcast.com a shout out here because I was looking for a Sega statement, which still isn't a statement, and we were digging around, and you go to Reddit, well, I'll put a link to that below, about the situation, and Marauder EX, who had his channel taken down because of the Sega situation, got a hold of Sega customer service and got a response back, Sega's customer service, saying basically they do not take down videos or reviews of anything that is anything other than slanderous towards the product or the company. And the other popular theory right now is that the only thing anybody knows because of YouTube is that it's a Sega of Japan email address, and people theorize that hackers may have got a hold of it. But the problem that infuriates everybody on both sides is simply this, that nobody knows, because Sega's not saying who is doing what. Now, Quad Hunter's opinion was slightly different, where he said, my opinion on this is very different than the rest of the community. But I haven't been with the herd. The truth is, my opinion, the community has no right to cry, bitch, or whine about their videos being flagged and taken down. The reason being, they have the right to flag and take down videos that has their property on it. Fans can be fans, but that doesn't mean they have the right to publish videos on any material that's owned by Sega. Sega's still a company I respect even after this. Now let me say this. Sega does not, or no company has totalitarian right over their property. They do not have a right of opinion. They cannot take your opinion down, whether they like it or not. It is an opinion. They cannot take down a review. That is under fair use. If you're using clips in a review, that's under fair use. Now, if you're putting up a Let's Play, that's where it gets sticky. They can probably take that down. I will put a video down in the description below, a great video from a guy I saw on YouTube the other day that explains totally how the YouTube system works when it comes to flagging videos. Because YouTube system doesn't take fair use into anything. It is just a simple robotic system made to protect YouTube's butt, and I will put that video below. It is a very informative video, about a minute 55 seconds into the video, where it really gets into a question and answers a lot of the questions people had about how the system of YouTube works. So now that we're past that, my topic of today is actually a tag. Even though my basement is completely tore up, and when they're done tomorrow, the next day I have to rush to get the Christmas tree up because my son's school is giving him a present, and he's going to be upset if the tree's not there, and it needs to be there because I don't open Christmas on present day unless there's a tree. Just something I believe. But anyway, my tag is simply this. What are you hoping to get for Christmas? It could be a game, a system, all the above. Now, for me, for Christmas, my game is quite simple. I think unless I wrote it on top of my wife's computer, she knows that I want Transformers Fall of Cybertron. That is the game I want for Christmas. I'm a big Transformers fan. That is the one current gen game that I really do want to get. if I had to go old school, quite frankly, the game I want to get right now is actually Super Mario Bros. 2, because I've actually finally enjoyed that game and would love to have that game in my collection again. Now, system-wise, my system is quite simple. It's the 3DO. It's the one system I don't have that I had when I was. It's not the one system I don't have that have had. So I have every system I ever had except for a 3DO, and I want a 3DO again. So that it would be the one system I want. So my question to you is, what do you hope to get for Christmas? Whether it be a single game or a single system. Love to hear your comments below. So let's get to some videos out there. In this first video, you know, I meant to the other day I made the video and I was like, hey, I'm going to make a video tomorrow, and then my son got sick and we kind of had to rush because that Friday he missed school, and then Saturday we had all these friends we know. Once a month, one of us takes all their kids for 4 hours so that parents can go do whatever they want, then 4 hours later pick them up. Well, there also was for celebrate my son's birthday because they're all going out of town for Christmas. And so he felt just well enough to do that, and then Sunday he got sick again, and then Monday he missed school in the morning, and he had his Christmas play that night, and he really was like, he was singing the songs all week and was excited, and so we kind of like got him to school late that afternoon so he could do the play, and then it was like, get it better for his birthday, so a lot of anyway. JillPooThree's Nintendo Junkie Christmas Special 2012 Luke Morris package. Again, it is good to see JillPooThree do a Nintendo Junkie. I've always loved those videos. I also understand it's a lot of work and a lot of people don't have time to do that, but it was great to see a video. If you have ever want to see any of these characters from that again, or see what he got from Luke Morris 1, which was really awesome also, check it out. Now, the next video I'm going to shout out is actually a homebrew video from a homebrew game. One that some of you may not know about because I'm really big into homebrew games right now. And that would be from 108 Stars, Wyvern Tales for the Atari Lynx, first footage. Now, for those who don't know, the Atari Lynx has never actually got an RPG on it. And this will be the first RPG ever released on the system. It is also, if you love the old school Final Fantasies, this game looks exactly like the old school Final Fantasy 2 or 3. So if you're interested, go check the video out. And of course, talking about homebrews, we must talk about Cessnaace, the first guy in the community I've ever seen do a homebrew video. And his is homebrew video ad for 12/10/2012. And his is another Atari Lynx homebrew that you may have never seen before. Go check it out. You can see what the box art looks like. It looks really cool. And real quickly, let's bring back the return of the coffee cup. The next one is from, it's a long name, so I'm going to try it. Retrospective Perspective. Kid Chameleon, Retrospective Perspective. Okay, Retrospective Perspective. Man, that's a tongue twister. His videos are review / gameplay / comedy all together. Almost kind of want to say, in a way, European comedy maybe. But he's doing Kid Chameleon, and I own this game, and for those that don't know, Kid Chameleon is a really, really hard game. When I actually never played this game growing up, but I actually put this game in the system for the first time and played it, I was like, what do I do? And it took me a while just to figure out a little bit of what to do. If you want to see the review of this game, check it out. Again, even though this game is really hard, the game looks really cool. And it's an awesome video. Now, for those of you out there who like a high score challenge, let's check out Sega Dude 81's video. It is High Score Challenge for Centipede on the Atari 2600. Quite simply, he is challenging you, or anybody out there, to beat his 46,136 score on the Atari 2600. So if you're interested, go to that video, make a video response, and beat his high score. It's always great when people have competition. And the last video of the day I'm shouting out is from Chipsturs' 31st birthday present. If you've not seen his last year birthday video, which was just as awesome and funny, one thing I've always liked about Chipsturs' videos is he has comedy in his videos. Again, this video is about how his wife gets him something for Christmas. It's on the table. He's trying not to open it. He's trying not to open it. And eventually he does. And he finds out he gets a Wii U. And again, really cool video. Really awesome video. So guys, that is all the videos or things I got to shout today. There will be no community video tomorrow because they're finishing this up tomorrow and I have to clean the house. It is trashed. They had to move the stove, water leaked upstairs, the kitchen's trash, so I'll be cleaning up the house tomorrow. But the community will be back on Thursday, and one last cool thing that I did get in the mail yesterday, and this is why there was no community video, actually, like I planned yesterday. I actually got my HD PVR Gaming Edition yesterday. I was playing with this, having a lot of fun. I have a project I want to do with this, but for this channel, but that's for another time. You might call that an early Christmas present. So guys, love to hear your responses to anything in the video response, whatever. I will see you guys on Thursday.